Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Weberland.
Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to episode 7.
What? 7?
I know.
I thought it was still 6.
Nope. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're Adventures in Weberland. Welcome back to our podcast.
Yeah.
This is exciting. Breaking news. Not really breaking news, but we're going to break it here just in case you don't follow any other Disney news source.
I'm sure nobody does.
It's a total... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Let's talk about Tiana for a hot minute.
Oh, okay.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure, June 28th.
Yes.
We were close.
Very close.
Yeah. We said July.
Yeah, like July 4th, we said,
Yeah.
I think. We thought. But it was really close. I think they didn't do it on the 4th of July just because it's like...
Well, I think it has to be open by then.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just because there's a lot of other things going on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. And it'll be open for when we go. Not sure if we're going to try to do it while
Maybe.
we're there.
It's just Splash Mountain, just different.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm very excited about it. Virtual queue, obviously, which is the way to go at this point, right?
Yeah,
I think Tron is still virtual queue.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
It should be good. We'll have to dabble in that.
The animatronics look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, but now it's kind of like, okay, well, what happens from here? Like, do they get rid of Pecos Bills and add...
No.
Oh, I didn't even finish. Look at that. That's a no right away. Well, so Disneyland, and we've never been to Disneyland, so we're going to talk like we know nothing because we don't. But Disneyland has a New Orleans Square,
Yeah.
right? So they have like a whole land
That's
pretty
right.
much geared towards it. So are they going to do that here? What are they going to do? I don't know.
I don't know. I really hope not because Pecos Bills, I love it. I mean, we'll be okay if it does go, but I don't know. I like that whole feel there. I like the Country Bears, Pecos Bills.
Yeah.
I mean, they're keeping Country Bears, so
Clearly.
there's a chance that Pecos Bills will survive.
Well, I think the real kicker is what's going to happen with what they're calling Beyond Big Thunder Mountain, right?
Yeah.
What are they going to make that? But that's not what this episode's about. I just wanted to bring up Tiana because I'm super excited. And I think the last episode, we didn't even mention it. What the news didn't break yet, or did it?
Yeah.
It might have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It did.
It did. Just kidding.
On American Idol, I think they announced
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's right. Wait, flashbacks. I can't even remember yesterday. This is how bad it is. That's right. They said they were going to have a special announcement on American Idol last weekend, but then someone leaked the press release.
Yeah, something happened
The
because
date
it was there.
out. Yeah. So anyway, that'll be exciting.
It kind of does have to do with our topic in a way.
In a way, if you've never been on Splash Mountain, then it kind of does have to do with our topic. Ryan's always looking for that segue into what the topic is about because I could ramble. I could sit here all day and just talk Disney.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
For hours, we can both do it. I
Exactly. So we actually have our friend Jackson to thank for this topic because a couple episodes ago when we did our 3 must-dos, if you will, for Animal Kingdom, Jackson's answer for the one entertainment show that he would watch was Kite Tales, but he's never seen it. He's only seen it on YouTube. And Kite Tales doesn't exist anymore. So that got us thinking, what is something that doesn't exist in Disney World anymore that you never got to experience? And there is a ton of stuff. There's constant changes, constant movements in Disney World. I know that, like, off the top of my head, we were discussing this on our Epcot episode, that you're all about Captain EO. I never saw Captain EO.
Would
Never
you
saw
like
it.
to see it?
I mean, it's not one on my list that we're going to discuss, but that's a big one for you because you're always talking about it. And I'm like, I don't know what you're saying because I've never seen it.
Well, it was the height of Michael Jackson's career, and it was I think it was directed by John Landis too, and so it was like he did Thriller. So you wanted to see that kind of magic happened again. And I think it was like a 15-minute movie or something, short film.
So Captain EO, what's there now?
The Pixar shorts.
In Epcot.
In Epcot, like right behind Figment.
Right.
And then you can meet Mickey and Minnie, and there's that Visa card.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Take advantage of that if you have your Chase Disney card.
The jumping water thing.
Right. Okay. So that's where that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I have a couple things that I'm, pretty bummed I never got to experience. And I think you have a few too.
Yeah. Because I see like vintage like videos sometimes, and I'm like, oh man, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Do
you want to start? You want to do one?
Why don't you go first?
You want me?
You
to
do
go
one,
first?
I'll do one,
Okay.
and then we'll do.
That sounds good.
We have two, right? Each. So.
Yeah. I have an honorable mention.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I kind of have four, but I'll stick with two if you want me to.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So the first one that I thought of off the top of my head is Pleasure Island.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I just
that's a good one.
I partied in my 20s, and I feel like if I was a 20-something-year-old going to Disney World, I mean, it looked like it was fun.
Yeah,
Lots of bars and dancing, and yeah, it looked like it was a great time. I don't know. Pleasure Island.
Yeah.
Now, Pleasure Island turned into Downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs.
I understand why it turned into that, but it's just a cool concept. I think it's cool because you're like Pinocchio. You're in. Feel it's named after that and everything. So it's like it's. Feel like it would be. They might bring it back in a certain in a different way. I feel like eventually one time, like maybe one day.
I don't
or
think
as
so.
a bar or something.
Oh, you mean like a specific place as opposed to a whole area? Because I was gonna say Disney Springs now, even when you go at night, kind of still has a little bit of that feel. Kids are in bed at a certain point.
It's true.
And, those restaurants do turn into, the lounges or, the bars become more popular after a certain time. So there's still that vibe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this was just like a party,
I feel like Epcot, too. It's like a party after a certain hour.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Disney Springs, and correct me if I'm wrong, used to be open later before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I think they close at 11, sometimes midnight.
I think it's 11.
Sometimes even earlier. I think it depends on time of year, the day, you know, all of that. But I remember, especially on our honeymoon, I remember being out there late. I mean, the parks, yes, but...
I think Disney Springs is 12 at that time. I think it changed to 11 now. I thought it was always midnight, when we first started going, but
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
But anyway, yeah.
It's a great
Party
one.
vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure Island. That's my first choice.
Okay, well, my first choice is probably obvious one. Now, I went when I was 2 years old, and I went when I was 14, and then we started going.
Right.
So there was 2 times I went that I didn't really remember what happened.
That's fair.
But I'm pretty sure I went on this, but I don't remember it. So I think it counts. I want to go on the original Figment ride with the Dreamfinder.
Right.
Because everyone talks about how great it was. I don't remember it all. I do have a picture somewhere of the Dreamfinder and Figment and me.
That's right.
Outside, meeting him, but I don't know if I ever went on the ride.
Do we have that picture? Or does your mother have that picture?
I don't know where it is right now.
Oh, no, don't say that.
It might not be able to show it.
Well, not here. If and when we do find it, and even if it's a week from now or a month or whatever, we'll post it up on our social media when we do find it. We have to find that.
I had it in my possession. I know I took it from my mother. The
Recently?
Pictures. Yeah, it was before, a couple years ago. But I don't know. I found a picture of me and Tigger, but it was with that, and it's not there anymore. Hopefully I didn't lose it.
I hope not. We're gonna try to find that. So we moved a couple months ago, so I'm sure it's in somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was mine because I love the new one, and people always talk about the other one. I've seen videos of the other one, and I don't remember being on it, but I think it looks really cool. So that would be something that they got rid of that I would totally be going on.
Okay. That's a good one.
My second one's strange.
Do you want to?
No, I want you to go first.
Okay, well, my second one is the Journey into Imagination, the original Dreamfinder. Yeah,
there you
no,
go.
that was going to be my second pick. I never went on the original ride, too. So
Yeah.
Like you said, everybody talks about that version of it, which is funny to me because they changed it, to change it up. I mean, I don't know if it was as popular, and it's weird because there was a time, I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Figment was just kind of there. Before they brought the meet and greet back, before he was the face of all of the festivals, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like only recently he became more popular than he was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's like the ride is so fun now. I think Dreamfinder, to me, didn't seem as fun and for the kids.
Okay. It's hard to base it off of an old, like, video camera footage on YouTube. As much as we love to do that, we love to watch like the vintage YouTube videos of the old rides. It's hard to base it off of that, but I see what you're saying. I mean, and times change, technology changes. So would you enjoy that ride now? You might not.
No, but maybe like a new version of it,
right?
Like mix the two together somehow.
Exactly. That, yeah.
I still like Figment though, the way it is now. Someone said I hate Figment to me recently, and I was like, I just don't understand how you can hate Figment. But everybody, I understand, but he could be annoying.
Well, some people don't get it either.
Yeah,
it's just like a purple dragon, and yes, Figment for figment of your imagination.
Yeah, some reason I latched onto him. So.
I get it. No, I understand. I like him too. So since we had the same one, I'll just throw in my other one.
Okay.
So I don't know too much about this, but the reason why this is on my list is because, as I've mentioned previously, I listen to a Disney podcast like religiously. I love these guys, and they're always talking about food eats. Now I vaguely remember it when I was a kid, and I know we never did it, but it was a show with animatronics, and it's where Soarin' is now in the Land Pavilion. And it's basically a bunch of fruit and vegetables that sang and dance.
I think I remember that.
Like that. That's it.
I think I remember that now.
Okay, Food Eats. Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
Or Food Rocks.
Food Rocks.
Is it Food Rocks?
Something like that.
See, I already got it wrong.
I do remember that.
Let me clarify.
I saw that when I was little.
I'm pretty sure it's. I
remember.
think I got that wrong.
We spent a lot of time in Epcot because I was there like the first couple of months it was open.
Food Rocks, Food Eats. What the
Food
heck
Rocks.
is that? Food Rocks. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was where Soarin' was.
Yeah. Look, there are the escalators. Sorry, I know you can't see this as we're talking about this, but if you Google it, there's a lot of pictures. And
it's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing.
Yeah.
But.
See, so if you walk into the Land Pavilion and you go down the escalator, as it so the land is still there, but where Soarin' is, that's where it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. I think I have a picture of it somewhere actually too.
What the heck? You have all these pictures.
I think I was 14 when I saw that, but we also, like I said, we went to Epcot when it first opened. I remember going a lot.
Yeah.
So. But mine's weird because I don't know. I don't know the name of it, and I think this is like a rumor. My other one that I have.
What do you mean a rumor?
I don't know if it was an actual ride there.
Or did
it's
you
in
make it
Epcot.
up?
No, I didn't.
Did you have a fever dream?
No, but so apparently in Germany, I think it's Germany, there was a ride.
Okay, there wasn't.
No?
They were going to, but they never finised.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. Okay, so let's not count that. This one, I have another backup. So I think it would be so cool to have rode those Skyliners, the original ones in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would like to, even though I'm afraid of heights. But that view of the park, I mean, I wish the Skyliners went over Magic Kingdom almost again in a way.
Yeah, but not the Skyliners outside of the park. You're saying you want them. Like I know which ones you're talking about.
Bucket ones,
right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying now you're saying you wish that they would go over Magic Kingdom. You're saying you wish they
Almost.
brought those back, or you wish that the Skyliner, like actual Skyliner, ran through Magic Kingdom.
I think it would be cool if the actual Skyliner ran through Magic Kingdom in a way, because you could see over. Like I feel like the Skyliner now should be everywhere because it's so easy and fast.
I agree.
And it would take away congestion, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's fast and you don't wait a long time. But the buckets, the old school buckets.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of cool. I know it's kind of unexpected for me because I'm afraid of heights.
You are. I'm pretty shocked you're saying this.
It wasn't too high, but maybe I would be scared if I was actually high.
I feel like I've only seen pictures of that over like Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think it might have went through Tomorrowland.
I think
too.
it did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen video of it and it looked really cool. So
That's a good one. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. And I agree with you too on the Skyliner. Mm-hmm. They need to branch that out to other resorts and maybe Epcot. Maybe I understand the whole
it's expensive.
Magic Kingdom. Yeah, but I feel like if they were to do it, they would start in and work their way out. They wouldn't pick randomly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of the location of where they are now, like they would most likely, and this is my opinion, I think that they would, like, the next resort they would hit would be Coronado.
Yeah.
Because of the location of the Skyliner.
It's true.
That it's at now.
I think so too.
And now imagine they do that. Coronado, let me tell you something about Coronado. Coronado is the most centrally located resort in all of Disney World.
It definitely is.
That resort is the same distance to every single park, including Disney Springs. Do you agree?
Yeah, we realized that when we went, the last time we went, we had rented a car and it literally was 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Not
here,
even. It was like 8 minutes to Magic Kingdom, 8 minutes to Epcot, 8 minutes to Hollywood Studios, 8 minutes to Animal Kingdom. It is so centrally located, and nobody even realizes that. And to me, it's smart to stay there, even if you're taking the public transportation, even though you're just taking a bus. Now, yes, there are multiple stops because the resort is so big.
Yeah.
But it has awesome food. If you stay at Grand Destino Tower, like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, people think that's a deluxe resort, and it's not. And I can promise you, though, they built that Skyliner.
Yeah.
They might as well make it a deluxe resort.
Yeah.
Because that is going to be sold out in, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's very complicated, I think, but and it's expensive, and they really don't get their money back in a sense of, because it's free, but they do other ways, I guess. But I think it would eliminate that mad dash 2 out of Magic Kingdom if there was a Skyliner option as well as a boat and a monorail. I mean, monorail's my favorite, hands down, transportation. But I think it would just be convenient to have that. And the only bad thing is the double stroller that we have doesn't fit on the Skyliner.
I don't think any double stroller fits unless you have them, front and back. The side-by-side double strollers, you have to fold them up on the Skyliner, which could be a little annoying.
Yeah,
but,
and I don't like when it stops at all.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't like when it stops. No. It's a little frightening. Yeah.
So I wonder what those old school buckets were like.
That's true.
It had nothing. And
they were open, right? Yeah. There was no open, window or...
Just looked like a Solo cup, like a red Solo cup.
That's funny. That's a good one. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I think it's a
good choice.
Cool. Yeah. So I think that was my backup, because I know there was that ride. If they ever built that ride in Germany, I would be like, oh man, I want to go on that. I think would be cool. Like, from what I remember hearing about it, I don't know if they ever went about it. I thought it was open and then they closed it.
No, it never existed. They were starting to build one.
There was a lot in Epcot that was different too, I know. Well, now especially.
Very different. I'm still going to call it Future World. I don't know what I don't know what any of the sections are called anymore. I'm so confused.
Hope it doesn't lose that feeling.
It won't lose the vibe. I don't think it will. I really don't. A different vibe it's going to have, but
let's go to I want to go to the comments. So
I am going to start with Jackson's mom, Amy.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I actually really like her comment. So she says, I wish Honey, I Shrunk the Audience was still around. She said that she did it, but would love to do it with her boys. They would go crazy when the mice came.
Oh, God, that part.
I remember that
Yep.
part. So, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. Wow. Okay. I loved that. And
I saw it too.
Being a big Rick Moranis fan,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you liked it too. But for some reason, and we were just discussing this, I don't know why in my head, still to this day, and I used to go see that all the time when we visited Disney World. I don't know why I can't place a park with that show, but for some reason I always associate it with MGM.
Forever, I thought it was where Muppets was. I thought
no.
For some reason, because I guess Muppets is so interactive, it's kind of similar. I'm like, I thought, when I was younger, it was there, and Muppets wasn't there, but it's really that big playground. What you actually get shrunk down, you play.
Exactly.
That was in.
Remember the Battery?
MGM.
The Battery.
Oh yeah, Battery is a big ant or
yes,
something.
Yes, the ant. Yeah, I know.
It was so cool.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, because it is that show was 3D also, just like Muppets.
Yeah.
So I understand that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The playground was at MGM.
Yeah.
So to me, it's why would you have the same thing in two different parks? But
yeah.
There's
a lot there too, like the Osborne lights. I would have totally loved to see that. I forgot all about
Ryan!
that.
Oh, how did we forget?
I know.
It's so funny. That's something we're so obsessed with.
I know. We forgot.
Watching on YouTube that we forgot to add that and the Welcome Show, Magic Kingdom Welcome Show.
But
we're adding to our list.
But I did this, so I couldn't say it. But the backlot tour, I loved it.
I did that too.
I loved it there and at Universal, and it's gone only in California now. So
I'm actually surprised, and we're gonna get back to the comments in a second. I'm surprised you didn't have the Great Movie Ride on your list, because you say that you've never done it.
I feel like I did. That's why there's a bunch of them where like, I think I did this, so I can't say it. So I think I did when I was there.
Okay. That's why Horizons wasn't on my list.
Yeah.
I'm convinced I've done Horizons, even though I don't remember doing it. But I'm pretty sure I did it.
And that became Ellen's.
So
too?
that's Mission Space now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, yes. So, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience that's where the Disney Pixar shorts are now.
Yeah, that's changed a bunch of times. I've actually never seen the shorts either.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've never been there, but maybe you have. But
with who?
No, I'm saying I don't know how long.
For that long.
Yeah, I never went in.
Oh, then maybe we haven't. Then what did we watch? Oh, Hollywood Studios. You see?
Get mixed up. That's right.
Because remember that whole area where like Potato Land was? They had all those like that's okay. Anyway,
that's good. The Mickey and Minnie short. I like that in Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Okay, so Raw Sauce on Instagram says, "I wish my husband could have been able to ride Maelstrom. It was my favorite for me." So that is now Frozen Ever After.
That's right. A lot of people
in Norway
are upset. I know people like Frozen, but there's people that are older that don't like that it got changed, because it's like the same boat and the same ride, like almost like a Splash Mountain.
Right. It's basically the same thing as happening with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. With Frozen Ever After, it's literally, like you said, the same track, the same ride, the same boat. They just made it Frozen instead of Vikings.
Well, I understand the appeal, because now the line's
absolutely
long. I feel like if it was still that ride, it would be a walk-on.
Right. I don't know about that, but well, maybe. I don't remember the crossover. I remember the original ride. I went on it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the crossover. So to say that it would be a walk-on, I don't know. But
maybe.
Frozen, Frozen's just huge.
That's the thing. I think because it's Frozen.
It's
still a great ride, and I think I don't think I ever went on it when I was younger, but it seems like it was like a well received ride.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So Kevin on Instagram agrees with me and says Pleasure Island.
Oh, good idea.
Right?
Look at that. Okay, I got some comments here. Let's see. Okay, well, Brian Murphy again. Troublemaker over here. This is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, shoddy not on that one. I am claustrophobic.
So we didn't realize this. We looked it up that it was at Magic Kingdom where Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is.
Yeah, I think we knew it was at Magic Kingdom, but we didn't know where. So when we looked it up, you were like, you're never going to guess where it was. Because again, I, for some reason, cannot picture like that area being so different. Because if you remember, like Storybook Circus, like all of that back there was so different.
It said it was Ariel's Grotto
Right.
after it was the 20,000 Leagues, and then it was like a Pooh playground or something, and then it became Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So
that's the part of New Fantasyland.
Yeah,
that's why.
And also Bill Moseley, the actor, who I guess follows our posts, which is awesome. Thank you, Bill. If you're watching, he also said 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So he said submarine, the submarine ride, which is that. It was called Submarine something. What is it? Submarine Voyage. That's what it was called.
That's interesting.
So there's two for that. I could not go underwater in a submarine.
No, this still exists in Tokyo. Is that right?
I think it's one of the, in Disneyland still, but it's something else.
It's Nemo.
Right? Yeah,
it's Nemo in Disneyland.
But they didn't get rid of it. It's still the same kind of thing.
Well, that's Disney's famous for that.
I still wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't either. No. You can turn it into Peter Pan. I'm still not. It could be all Donald Duck. I'm not going in there. But I believe that specific ride updated still believes in still lives in one of the international parks, and I want to say Tokyo. I
think you're right. The sea one. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is the sea one because it's all water stuff.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, this isn't water, but it's Steve here says Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I agree.
That's a great one.
Now that's where Pooh is.
Yeah,
Winnie the Pooh.
I think that would be one of my after the Skyliner stuff. I would be my choice, the next choice.
That's a good one. See, there's so many you forget about. So if you don't know, when you're riding the Winnie the Pooh ride, and you're sitting in the ride, when you first enter through the doors when they open, look all the way to your left. Now it's quick, so you're gonna have to turn around fast. Look on the back of the left wall, and you'll see a picture of Mr. Toad shaking Owl's hand, and that's almost like him like doing the deed. You know, he's like here you go. This is your ride now.
And then they have a memorial to it, Haunted Mansion, out when you get out.
They do. So at the exit, when you leave Haunted Mansion, right before you walk out of the gates, to the left, there's a cemetery. Yeah. And it's not just Mr. Toad either. There's quite a few different
and people speculate it might have the Splash Mountain characters possibly there.
Oh my gosh, I didn't hear that.
Well, I think it's just people hoping they're there.
Yeah, no, I kind of do.
Yeah, well, that's a great one. I've never been on that either, and when we go to Disneyland, I can't wait to ride it.
Yes, that's a definite. You love the dark rides too, so that'll be a good one.
There's a lot of dark rides there, and I'm like, when I see video, I'm like, I'm gonna like all these rides at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's true.
But Disney World always will have my heart.
That's our park or place.
Okay, so Michelle says, I'm 52 and I've never, ever even gone once, so I would not know.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
But, so she's got to go. So every ride would be, well, she wouldn't know because if it's not there anymore, it doesn't work. So I guess, So some people don't know. I think, let's see, what else do I have here? Is that it? Missed one. Wait.
Did you miss one?
I don't know.
Let me see. What did you do? Let's see what you did, Ryan. Let's see what
I think
you did.
that's it. I think that was all I had.
Oh, you read this one. That's because you read these already. I think
there was a couple other comments of people that haven't gone, or they said they had to take out a third mortgage and that kind of stuff.
Well,
so it is expensive.
It is.
If you do it right, it's not.
That's true. We will do. Everyone. There's a lot of people that ask.
Yeah.
How we're able to go so often because it is very expensive. It is. So we'll do an episode on how we rent our DVC points. Not just something we do.
Yeah.
It's not, an official thing. Well, it is an official thing. Actually, the website we use is totally official and legit.
Yeah.
But everyone's always asking, about renting the points. And you have to remember too, we are annual pass holders.
That
so,
helps a lot.
It's that one-time payment, and then, we go 8 times and it pays for it already.
It's
8 park days.
It's getting so expensive now. I think it's like less than 8 probably now.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
We don't have to worry about buying tickets. We don't have to worry about park hopping. We don't have to worry about any of that. And it just takes everything. It's to me, it's just the easier route. And then finding out about DVC, it changed the game. Kind of. So
yeah, absolutely.
But you can go. If we had that knowledge before, we wouldn't have any rides that we missed. Wow. That we would want to go on.
That's true. That's a good point. This was interesting. I can't believe like mid episode we were remembering other ones to bring up.
Yeah.
The Osborne lights.
I know. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised nobody said that.
I am too. I'm pretty surprised too. That Ryan.
I see a lot of people watching our story, but they're not commenting. I wish more people would say, "Hey, I want this and that." And so please comment. Don't be shy. We'll read it on our podcast.
Ryan's not begging.
No. I just think I see a lot more people seeing our stories. So hopefully, don't be shy and just tell us. And it actually opens our eyes more too, and we realize, oh my God, that and that.
Yeah. Well, we do. We got our interaction is fantastic, what we have so far. So again, we're always going to thank you and we're never going to stop. So thank you for always doing that. I'm not going to lie. I got this post up a little late. So I didn't really give enough time for everyone to send their comments in.
We got a lot of comments.
We did. Yeah. We did, and we got great ones. So, I'm going to circle back to the very beginning of this and thank Jackson for even bringing up Kite Tales a couple episodes ago. Yeah. Because, I don't know, a lot of people think it's like that show was so funky and funny. They just laugh at it. It was cute.
It was Animal Kingdom,
Animal Kingdom, yeah.
I saw it with Jagger.
Yeah, we did see it.
Yeah.
We did see it, but
it was cool.
It came and went. It just didn't last.
Yeah.
Cute show, though.
Yeah, really cool. A cool idea, I think. And it's actually seemed like very difficult to create that whole thing.
Yeah. So thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening and for watching and for commenting. We are just a couple days out from Memorial Day weekend.
Wow. All right. Summer.
Unofficial start to summer.
Olaf say? I don't know. They love summer. Right.
Yeah, poor thing. He doesn't get it. So, have a safe weekend.
Yes, very safe weekend.
Yes, enjoy your day off, Memorial Day, and thank you to everyone that has served our country, because that's what this holiday, if you will call it a holiday, is about.
Thank you. Yes.
And we'll no, you close it. I'm not closing it. You close it.
Okay. Do you want me to say it right this time or wrong?
You should be saying it right every time.
Okay. Well, we will hang out with you on the next Adventures in Weberland.